Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today is April 16th, 2018. And I want to take a look at some of the heavenly signs over the next 3 days. Just taking a look at where we are. The moon right now is in Cetus, and it's coming up upon Taurus. There's going to be a conjunction with Venus over the next 24 hours or so, and we're going to take a look at that. And we see the sun is in conjunction with Uranus in the constellation Pisces. Let's look at the next 2 days and see what happens here. So the moon is moving up closer to Taurus, in Taurus, on the 17th. And we see a close conjunction with Venus in the constellation Taurus on the 17th. The sun remains in conjunction with Uranus in Pisces. And if we move up one more day to the 18th, we will see the moon moving farther into Taurus with a conjunction upcoming in the eye of Taurus, Aldebaran. And that will be later on in the evening on the 18th with this conjunction of the moon and Aldebaran, almost on midnight on the 18th. Now let's take a look at the constellation Sagittarius. We see that both Mars and Saturn are in Sagittarius on the 16th, 17th, and 18th. Not much change there at all. They remain in Sagittarius, Mars and Saturn together. Now let's look at Virgo and Libra and see what we can find on the 16th through the 18th of April. Now, as we take a look at Virgo, I want to go back to the 31st of March, and I want to show you that the blue moon, the double blue moon that was on March 31st, that blue moon was in Virgo, and at that time there was a meteor shower that had begun, the Virginids meteor shower. And I want to show you, we're going to run the clock, and I want to show you that that meteor shower goes all the way through till about April 20th or 21st. Let's take a look at pay attention to the middle of Virgo, the Virginids meteor shower. If we click on this right here in the middle of Virgo, that will pull up the Virginids. And if we run the clock then, watching the Virginids, we will see that that remains in place and that meteor shower continues. Let's see what date it ends. "19th, it's still there. 20th, it's still there. 21st, it's still there. And on the 22nd, it's done." So this is very interesting because that meteor shower lines up with that whole time of from that blue moon all the way through the anniversary celebration in Israel. A meteor coming out of the constellation Virgo. Now let's look at Libra. And we can see that here on April 16th, Jupiter is in the scales of Libra. There's not going to be any change over a 2-day stretch. We were watching Jupiter when it left Virgo on October 13th of last year. Let's take a look at the progression of Jupiter from October 13th when it left Virgo on the last day of Tabernacles. Let's go back and take a look at that. I want to show you that Jupiter has been in Libra since the 21st of December. Okay, this is Jupiter on October 13th of 2017. This was the last day of Tabernacles. And Jupiter was just leaving Virgo after the alignment that was on September 23rd. Now let's move forward here. Let's go by months. Let's go to November 13th. On November 13th, Jupiter was heading towards Libra. There was an alignment with Venus on November 13th. December 13th, we're going to see Jupiter is really getting close now. Let's move up to the 21st of December. Remember, we were watching the 21st of December because that was the last day of Hanukkah. And then there was the declaration at the United Nations, the vote against Jerusalem came out on that day. So that was an amazing time that we were watching. And now if we continue to watch Jupiter since the end of Hanukkah, let's just go by months now, and we're going to see that Jupiter has remained in Libra since December 21st. This is January 22nd, February 22nd, March 22nd, and April 22nd. And if we go back to where we are now, we'll see that Jupiter has remained in the scales of justice since Hanukkah. That is where it has been. It's like this is the sign of judgment that is awaiting. We are awaiting the culmination of judgment. After the Revelation 12 sign, Jupiter left Virgo, came into Libra, and that's where it's remained since the end of Hanukkah. So we are awaiting judgment. Okay, I just wanted to share these heavenly signs with you over the next coming days. I pray everyone is blessed today. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People.